Okay, we should be live. So, new update. Let's check it out, shall we? Let's check it out. So, this is the PS5 version. I just want to get on and have a look and see where we're up to. So, let's get in. There's a few things I want to look at. Number one is the Group 1 cars, because they were absolute garbage. So let me know if you can hear me. Oh, yeah, there's going to be no one watching me. What are we going to do first? Let's just go into single player now. I've got no audio. Why don't I have audio? I know why I don't have audio. I need to change a few things. Pro streamer here. There we go. Now I've got audio. Alright, let's have a look. Are we live? Yes, we are live. Alright, let's have a feel. Let's see what's happening. It has been a while since I've turned this game on. So what I'm going to do, let's just check the downloadable content first. Okay, there was a few new things come through. I think I've downloaded everything. Because yes, I turned it on the other day to have a look at the new update and we didn't get it as part of the PS5. There was no update. So I did download everything, I think. I'm just seeing if there's anything new as part of this PS5 update. I deleted all these setups too, they were garbage. So there are new setups in here. GTE, GT3, GTN, GT4. We'll try them out. I'm just going to reset everything back to default to start with. And we'll have a look. Okay, so we are 1.5.0.6. Let's go straight into single player and let's test out the LMDH. Because these cars were garbage before the update. Let's see what's happened with them now. Spa, let's go a shorter track. Alarmy. Alright, let's see how this car feels with the update. And I'm going to reset this to default. Okay, so we're back to the default setup. Let's see how they feel. Just get my pedals set up. So I'm on a G29. Start. Do we actually have any traction control? We're supposed to. Oh, you're joking. What? Right on default. Very light on off. What is going on? This car feels like shit. It is just sliding. Time limits. We have got fairly cold tires. Let's just try to ease around the first lap. Our tyres nice and warm. It is sliding all over the place. That is not right. That is garbage. Oh, hang on, I don't want to do that. Let's return to pit. That did not feel very good at all. Let's load my setup. At least then we'll have some feedback in the car. Well, the default setup was horrible. That was really bad. Okay, let's
Clear of pit lane.
Okay, so yes, the default setup straight away just has no feedback at all. This already feels better. I think they feel better than they used to, but it's hard to tell. It's very slidey. They're definitely better than where they were before the update. These cars felt terrible. ABS is still touching. Okay, well, it definitely handles better with a setup, not the default setup. Alright, well I've managed to keep it on track for a lap, so yeah, the default setup felt horrible. So I think these cars, they do feel better after the update, that's good. They definitely feel better, which is good. Once again, my tyres are actually getting cooler the more I drive. This was another issue that I had before the update, that the more I drove them, the cooler the tyres got. You really push it. So you can't push it. Yeah, the tyres, I don't know what's going on with them. Anyway, that does feel better. That does feel better. What other cars did we have an issue with? Oh yeah, they were garbage. The sound, let's see if they've fixed the sound of this. The sound of these cars was horrible. There was too much wind noise. Let's see how these sound now. Yeah, I'm going to stick with my default setup. It's the in-game setups.
Hammer down now.
Crap. Got that wind noise, which is a shame because these cars feel really good to drive. These might be my favourite driving car in the game, but the sound literally, no, I can't do it. The sound is horrible. Actually, let me just try changing view and see if that makes a difference. Let's get just the wind noise in these cars. I'm sure it might be realistic, but it's not fun. slow speed. As soon as you get some speed up and you get that wind noise, the wind noise is just a bit too aggressive for my liking. That's the same, that's the same. Oh, that sounds good there, but I can't drive like that. So this sounds much better in this view. Why can't it sound like this in car? This sounds good, and then all of a sudden, listen to that. Yeah, sorry guys, I can't play that car. That is probably my favourite driving car, but the sound is shit. Alright, let's have a look. Group C's. Group C's were fine. Let's have a quick test. Hopefully they haven't stuffed them up. This is just going to be a very quick test. I've got a few things I have to do today, so I just wanted to jump on, check out this update.
Hammer down now.
Feels good. Happy with that. Just going to quickly go through each of the cars just to see how they feel. The GT1s were always nice. Let's, I don't know which one was the nicest. Let's just go with the Merc. So far, the cars are starting to feel a bit better, a bit more consistent. Those Group 1s, or the LMDH, whatever they call them in this game, they were horrible before the patch. They actually feel nice to drive.
Clear of the pits.
Steering wheel doesn't turn on PS5, look at that. So I'm turning my steering wheel. The steering wheel's not moving on the PS5. That's funny. Good job. Yeah. Good job. So for people who like their cockpit cam, if you go to turn your steering wheel, and look, to be honest, cockpit cam doesn't do much for me. I'm holding my steering wheel, I can see my steering wheel in my hands, I don't need to see it on the screen. Reminds me when I used to, 5 years old, and sit in the back seat and watch my dad drive, pretend I was driving. Watching someone else's wheel on a screen, but these feel nice. They do feel nice. That steering wheel issue, sort that shit out. A lot of people do like that view. Turn a lot of people off if they don't see their steering wheel turning. Alright, that feels good. That feels good. Well, so far all the cars are feeling very nice. They're feeling very nice. Now this was a bit of a pig to drive. Let's try it out. So far so good. Everything's feeling how it should. I did try the default setups. The default setups were horrible. I've gone back to my setups.
Clear of the pits.
I won't do a proper race today. I've got things to do. I just want to have a quick jump on, because I know, yeah, as far as PS5 and I think Xbox as well, we didn't get the we didn't get the previous update. They rolled it back. So, to say they're having a few issues with this game is an understatement. We should be out of early access soon. Full price early access. Still feels good. Still don't like the way the brakes lock up so easily. Funky things going on with the tyres. Okay, they still feel good. Like I said, just going to do a quick test. Just a quick test of the cars. GTEs. GTEs felt really good. Please don't stuff these up. We're going to do some racing soon. As in, I've got a few friends that have this game. So we can do some online racing soon and have some fun.
Clear of the pits.
I think this game will work much better after a few beers. Tell you what, all the cars so far are feeling very nice to drive. So I'll give that to you. Finally got the cars feeling nice. All of them, not just some of them. So one thing I do want to see, more than anything else, is being able to join a lobby during a practice session. Because eventually I'd like to be able to set up a bit of a race weekend and have people join in while we're practicing and then be able to skip practice and go straight to volley. Because at the moment, I don't know whether that's been fixed in the update, but at the moment, once you set up a lobby, if you're set to half an hour for practice, you have to do the full half an hour. It would be nice to just be able to skip to qualifying whenever you want and have people join during a practice session. That's probably the biggest one. Let people join during practice sessions. So you don't have to sit around looking at a menu waiting for people to join. Track limits. Did I miss something then? I could do another lap now to see where those track limits came in. I've heard a lot of people whinging about track limits, but whatever. Can't be worse than what it was. There was no limits. Okay, track limits, whatever. I just want to feel the cars. That's all I really want to do at this stage, is just feel the cars. Make sure they're all driving nicely. And test out my stream. I will be doing a drunk stream. Well, not a drunk stream, but we're going to have a few drinks. And we're going to play Outriders, because Outriders is an amazing game. So we are going to play Outriders.
Clear of pit lane.
Which will be fun. Really looking forward to that. so far cars are feeling really nice to drive. They are feeling nice. Finally starting to get somewhere with this game. I think they're nearly ready to take it out of early access and charge people full price for it. But not quite. Okay, yeah, they feel good. They feel good. As they should. GT3s are easy to drive. That felt very cruisy. I'm not going to try that. The GTOs, I'll give that a quick try. Again, I think these cars were okay to start with. Let me just check that everything's running okay. Hopefully everything's running okay and you can hear me. This is a bit of a test for me because I just bought a new capture card. So this is more so I can have a listen back and make sure everything's working before I start doing some proper streams. Aren't on this game.
You're clear.
Classic wheel game. See, look at that. That steering wheel. There's no steering wheel movement. If anyone's had that issue on PS5, let me know. Is there a setting that I can make the steering wheel actually turn, or that's hilarious. Surely there's a setting I'm missing. The game can't be out for this long. Still have that as an issue. It's a shame because most of these cars do feel nice to drive. It's just all the other shit in this game that is annoying. Number one, get the lobbies. I will check the lobbies. I don't watch YouTubers play this game. I just want to get on it and go for myself. So what we might do, look, all the cars are feeling good. All the cars are feeling nice, so that's a good sign. My main issue with these, the LMDH, they felt like absolute garbage. They're fixed. They feel drivable. The LMPs fix the sound. I cannot stand that. It's just they sound like shit. They worked well. All of these, I'm not even going to bother testing all of them. GT4s will be fine. All the YouTubers will be driving GT4s, GT3s. Now, let's have a look at the lobbies. This is the one thing that I want fixed. If I create a custom lobby, I want people to be able to join while we're in a practice session. So let's go and create a server. Doesn't matter what car, any car will do. Now, is it open to public? Okay, friends only off, crossplay on. Crossplay, yes, thank you. A racing game that has crossplay. That's not Rensport. We won't talk about Rensport. Penalties on, damage on, mods off. Okay, so let's turn on practice. Let's put practice at 20 minutes. Qualifying on. Create server. I just want to see if people can join during a practice session now. Yo, bro, try turning off. Sorry, I'm sitting miles away from my laptop. I can only just see. Try turning off the wheel in cockpit view. Then back on again. Oh, okay. I'll give that a try. So that's in the settings. Can I get to settings from here? I don't think I can. Okay, so try turning off the wheel in cockpit view, then back on again. Alright, I'll try that. I will try that. I didn't even know that was a thing, to tell the truth. Like I said, I would be very surprised if the wheel doesn't turn. I'd say it is a setting somewhere that we need to change. But I just want to see if people can join a session while I'm in practice. I don't think they're going to be able to, because they never were able to. Actually, can I get to my settings here? So, let me just go to cockpit setup, camera movement. So turn off the wheel in here, you reckon? I reckon all that's changed. I don't remember having them set there. Let's get it where I can actually see my wheel. Okay, so the wheel isn't moving. So cockpit setup. I had that issue on the wheel animation out of nowhere, and that fixed it. Okay, so so where is the wheel? Is it in? Here we go. HUD. Virtual mirror. Wheel input. Okay, or is it back in the main menu? L3. Okay, there's a bit of a delay with the stream. Alright, let me quit out. I'll go back to the main settings. I don't think people are going to be able to join. I don't think people are going to be able to. So, controls, assists, Logitech wheel, preferences. Surely it's in preferences. Field of view. Cockpit seat position, L3. Okay, so go back into cockpit. I'll just do it in single player. Cockpit setup, seat position, L3 steering wheel. Aha! Well, there you go. Let's have a look. Save and exit. No, still.
Clear of the pits.
Still moving. Let me just try that again. Cockpit setup, seat position. Let's turn it off. Save it. I actually do like it without the wheel, to tell the truth. I'm looking at my steering wheel. I don't like seeing a steering wheel on screen. Seat position. Turn it back on. Save. Okay. Still not moving. So you can turn it on or off, but it doesn't actually move. Reset to default. Let's reset them all to default. Still not moving. Turn it off. Save. Okay. I do like it off, to tell the truth. Because the way I sit, I can see my steering wheel sort of over the top of the screen. So I can actually see one, and it just really annoys me when I can see someone else's steering wheel in my face. So I actually don't mind it like that without the wheel on at all. But It would be nice if the wheel moved when you turned it. That fixed it for you. Maybe I just need to restart the... Are you on PS3? Sorry, PS5? PS3. Are you on PS5, Graham? I think it's only a PS5 thing. I've seen people on PC playing it and it works fine. I might need to restart the game. Yeah, you're on PS5? Okay. You know what? Let me go back into here. And cockpit setup. I'm not going to save it. Does it go back? See, I didn't save it, but I've still got a wheel there. Alright, yeah. I'll have a look at that later, but yeah, okay. I might just need to restart the game. So, let's have a look. What was I looking at? Multiplayer? Yeah, I don't think people can still join during the practice session, which is a real pain in the ass. Can we see? So can you even see whether these people are in a practice session or not? Let me try and join and see what happens. Yeah, see, they're all sitting there waiting for the lobby to fill before they start. And then they started. Now I'm going to be a complete dick and exit out. Yeah, just let us join while the practice session's running. That would be nice. And the other issue, yeah, being able to skip sessions. If we're in a practice session, let people join while we're in the practice session. Once we've sort of got a half full lobby or we've got people in the lobby, then let us skip straight to qualifying. Because, yeah, even the host can't change to next. So, sorry, but I'm just going to quit out of that one. I don't have time to be racing. You might have to do it in the menus and not on track. Yeah, I'll give that a crack later. But yeah, thanks for that, Graham. That I will definitely try that out. I will. Let's just quickly do it in here. Logitech wheel. Is there something in here? Let me just have a quick look. Is there anything in here about steering wheel? These are more just the button setouts, I think. Device settings. Wheel. No, they're all just sort of inputs. Now, did this change after the update? Let me just check where everything is. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So they're my force feedback settings anyway, and I find them to be good. The brake feel, that was one that I did crank up the brake feel because, yeah, the cars that don't have ABS, just, yeah, I've got a G29, so the G29 is an older, crappy, cheap wheel. So having that brake feel boost definitely helps with the G29 because you cannot feel the brakes locking up with it down low. Because I think a lot of people, from what I've seen, have it down low. No, I've got to have it up high. I like to be able to actually feel my brakes. So that's where I have everything at the moment. Preferences. Yeah, I'll have a look at that cockpit view. I will have a look at that cockpit view. Choose car cockpit view. Field of view. I know it's in there somewhere. I have seen it. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to test. Look, cars feel good. That's all I was really concerned about. All the cars actually feel nice to drive. Single player, select car. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that off stream. I have a bit of a play around with it off stream. But yes, stay tuned because there's a couple of us. We're all sort of older blokes that aren't really serious about racing. We just want to have some fun. So we've had a few races on this game, and it is fun. When it works well. We're just going to set up some custom lobbies. None of us in here to set records, just to have a bit of fun. So I may do another live stream eventually, and we'll get a couple of people into a lobby, and then you'll get to see exactly how bad we are, but how much fun we can have. But yeah, overall, game is looking good, feeling good. Hopefully it's ready to come out of early access soon, and people can start paying for it. I haven't had a chance to try the new update yet, but I'm enjoying this sim. Yeah, me too. Look, I do enjoy it. It feels good. And look, I just wanted a new racing game. I was sick of GT7. I played enough of GT7. I wanted something new, and that's why I bought it. I did get sucked in by the hype. I was a big fan of Project Cars 2. It was a love-hate relationship with Project Cars 2. I really enjoyed AMS 2. Got AMS 2 on PC. Love that. So I did have high hopes for this. I think they've just released it too early. It's as simple as that. They've released it too early. The good cars are good. Cockpit. There. I see. So in here, let's change that to seat position. No, not seat position. What do we want? HUD setup. HUD layout. Seat position. It's all different. Steering wheel. There it is. There's the steering wheel. I'll save it now, and we'll see what happens. So yeah, the cars feel good to drive. I just wanted something new. I'm not the sort of person that can keep playing the same game over and over. I played GT7. I had my fun with it, and didn't enjoy it towards the end. No, still no wheel movement. That's interesting.
Clear of the pits.
Yeah, look, I'll restart the game. Restart the game at some stage. Have a play around with that wheel. But yes, thank you. Now that I know where that setting is, I will change it. I'll reset the game. See what happens. I'll learn how to drive. And yeah, maybe we'll set up. So if you didn't tell from my accent, I am from Australia. So we've got a couple of blokes here. Well, I've got a couple of friends. I haven't got a lot of friends, but I've got a couple that have this game. We will jump on. We will do some open lobbies. Yeah, if you're too fast, I'll kick you out of the lobby. So we don't want anyone in here that's too fast. So that's it. I'm going to finish up. I'm talking crap. I tested what I wanted to test. Yep, game's good. Game's good. Not great, but it's good. I do enjoy this game. I think the cars drive good, and a good selection of cars, more importantly. A good selection of cars. Fix the sound in these and I'll be happy. But they are all nice to drive from what I've just tested. So that's a good sign. We're getting somewhere. We're actually getting somewhere. Still lots of things I need to sort out. But we're getting there. I might even do a stream later tonight. No, I won't take that. I was thinking of doing some ranked, because the ranked is just rank. Just subbed. Thanks, Graham. Just subbed. Yeah, look, I'm planning some live streams very shortly with a friend and my son, and we're going to play some Outriders, and we're going to have fun because we're going to have some beers, and we're going to take the piss, and yeah, just have some fun playing games. So yes, thank you for subscribing, and next time I'm back on this game, I will do some open lobbies. I want to try and get a few people in. Nothing too serious, still clean racing. We're not going to be whacking each other off the track. We'll try and race as clean as we possibly can. But yeah, just to have some fun and not take it too serious. That's what I'm sort of all about. Until it comes time to play Elden Ring, and then I get very serious. But we'll save that for another day. All right, that'll do. Thank you to the people that did join in, and for anyone who watches it later, the game's feeling good. When it's on sale, I recommend you pick it up for 15 or 20 bucks, and it'll be a bargain. But at the moment, yeah, keep waiting for updates. It is an early access game that is costing you full price, so I cannot recommend it as a full price game. I got sucked in by the hype. I enjoy it. And that's it. Alright. See you later.